Hello and welcome to On This Day. So today we are looking at the 23rd of January. So what we do is we take a day in history today, like I say, being the 23rd of January. We look at some historical events, some births, some deaths, what happened, and we like to finish it with a fun fact or not. It's up to you to decide. So who was born then on the 23rd of January? Well, in 1951, Chesley Sternberg II, an American pilot, successfully executed an emergency landing US Airways Flight 1549 in the Hudson River, born in Denton, Texas. There is a fantastic film about this happening, starring Tom Hanks. If you haven't seen it, suggest you go and watch it. It's great. In 1976, Nigel McGuinness, English pro wrestler and broadcaster, Ring of Honor world champion in between 2003 and 2006, NXT UK, born in London in England. In 1984, yet another footballer, Aaron Robbins, Dutch footballer who one time played for Chelsea, has gone on and played for teams like Real Madrid and Bayern Munich, was born in Bedlam in the Netherlands. Who died on this day in 1806, William Pitt the Younger, British Prime Minister for the Tories between 1783 to 1801 and 1804 to 1806, dies of suspected septic irrigation of his stomach and the something else, age 46, doesn't matter what else it was, he died, okay? In 1944, Edvard Munch, Norwegian painter famous for The Scream, died at the age of 80, bequeathed all of his works to the city of Oslo. In 1989, Salvador Dali, Spanish surreal artist, The Crucifixion, dies of heart failure at 84. What happened then on this day? In 1924, after Stanley Baldwin's resignation, Ramsay MacDonald forms Britain's first Labour government, climaxing 24 years of struggle by the Labour Party. In 1983, the A-Team premieres on NBC. And in 1984, Hulk Hogan defeats the Iron Sheik to win his first World Wrestling Federation title at Madison Square Garden in New York City. So a few fun facts here for you. Wrestling is the world's oldest sport. The sport of wrestling dates back as before 3000 BC. There are ancient drawings and caves depicting wrestling moves and techniques still used to this day. The earliest known literary reference of the sport appears in the Old Testament and in the Hindu Vedas, an ancient collection of Sanskrit literature and Hindu sculptures. Wrestling was one of the original Olympic sports and peacemakers. Dating back to before 700 BC, wrestling was one of the sports in the earliest Greek Olympics. Since people were looking for a form of competition that could replace deadly conflict, wrestling became the ultimate alternative and truth. It can now be considered one of the great peacemakers in ancient history. Wow, who would have known a violent sport is take away the WWE could actually be a peacemaking sport? But I suppose there are certain moves that were made illegal. And if you actually find out a bit about the ancient Olympics, not the modern Olympics, but the old ones, some of what happened there, you know, people won gold, but they died winning gold because they were choked out and wouldn't submit, things like that. It's crazy. Anyway, this has been On This Day in History. Today was 23rd of January. Hope you're all well. See you, pals.